What's up, friends, family, fans? Happy Monday, and I have news. We have reached 200 subscribers. How crazy is that? Just like 6 weeks ago, I had 0 followers. That's crazy. But more importantly, today's the eclipse, and shit's hitting the fan. So brace yourselves and stay calm because things are just gonna get crazy this week. It's like it doesn't just affect today, it also affects like the whole energy of the next few days. But honestly, all I'm doing today is just like trying to just stay calm, just embrace whatever happens, whatever today brings, and just like go with the flow and keep doing the things I like. But I wanted to show you I feel like today is a good day for me to show you how I plan my activity for the week, because yes, I plan my activity for the week. Like I don't just let it kind of happen. Just like everything else, you have to make time for it. So I want to show you how I set it up. I usually set it up on Sundays, but last night I just had a lot going on, and actually by having a lot going on, I mean like I just washed my hair and that took me forever. So I decided I'm gonna do it today. It's almost like 8:30. I had my morning clients and then I just have to go back for my 9 a.m. But I wanna show you, let's move this. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of go over my calendar and talk about how I plan my activity. So I always start high level, okay? I always start high level. I think, hold on, let me find this week. Okay, this week, okay. I gotta go soon, but let me just do this really quick. I always start high level. I wanna have 4 lifting days this week. I wanna do as much yoga as I can. I'm probably not gonna be able to do every single day, but I would like to do like a surrender, minimum 1 surrender a week and a couple of flows. 3 would be perfect. So total 4 yoga classes. I like to have some time where I do stairs. I like to walk. So these are kind of like the things that I keep in mind. So with that, today I'm gonna do hamstrings and abs, and then I'm doing also stairs because I feel good. I feel like I'm rested and recovered, so I'm also gonna do stairs. And I'm planning on lifting a little bit later in the day so I can have my first meal in. Right now I'm at a point where like I want to eat before I lift. I don't want to lift fasted because I want to get more out of my lifts. I'm increasing my food a little bit, so I'm having like 20 grams extra more rice, which I think it's like my carbs just went from like 150 to like maybe 170 or 180. So it's not much, but I would like to eat before I lift so I have more energy. I can lift more because I'm trying to kind of do a body transformation where at this point I'm not really losing more fat, but I can try to build more muscle and that will help me lose more fat. So that's what I'm doing today, hamstring and abs with stairs. And then I'll probably also, I walk the dogs in the afternoon, like around the same time. So that's like another 20-25 minutes of walking. And then I will also do like some treadmill or whatever I have to do to make sure that I get like between 12 to 15K steps. I do not like getting 10K steps, honestly. It's like I actually despise it. I feel like a piece of shit. So for me, it's like 12 to 15K is a sweet spot. Like 15K is like perfect. If I can reach that most days, I'm good with that. So that's what I'm doing today, which is Monday. Tomorrow I have my favorite surrender class at 11. So that's kind of like after my 9 a.m. client, I come home and then it goes straight to surrender. So when that's the case, I feel like I'm not, what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm doing the surrender class and then I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna work out later in the day, probably a couple hours after I eat. So I'm doing glutes and calves tomorrow. And again, like I'm just gonna do some walking and stuff like that. Probably not gonna do stairs tomorrow because my legs are gonna be already tired from today, and I'm doing glutes tomorrow. Usually on my glute days, I don't do stairs. And then Wednesday, I don't have my 9 a.m. client. So Wednesday, my mornings end earlier. So I already talked to Gino, and Wednesday, we're gonna go on a hike after our morning sessions. So since I'm going on a hike, like my legs are gonna be pretty tired. I'm probably not gonna work out on Wednesday. So I may try to find a yoga class Wednesday yoga classes are usually the better ones are in the afternoon, but at that time I have afternoon clients, so I probably won't be able to do those. Maybe I'll do a yoga class, or I'll just go back and do stairs. But that's gonna be my activity for Wednesday. And then so Wednesday I'm probably gonna get more than 15K steps, hopefully. Thursday is my shower day. So I'm gonna shower in the morning, which is why I'm not gonna do stairs that day, because I just don't wanna ruin my hair. But Thursday I'm gonna work out back and obliques. And I also have a flow class at 4:30. So I'm gonna lift sometime around noon or 1 o'clock. And then I'm gonna have my flow class at 4:30. Probably gonna do some cardio, like walking or something like that, to just finish off my steps. And then Friday, I'm doing quads and shoulder, and I'm doing stairs. Friday is a perfect day to do that. I have a really good Friday like yoga class that I do. However, this week she's not teaching it, which is so annoying because I missed it last week and I missed it the week before that, so I'm really pissed. So I'm not doing yoga on Friday, which is why I'm adding in stairs. And I'm probably also gonna walk. Saturday and Sunday is not determined yet. I like to do a hike day one of those days. I also do yoga on Sundays. Every Sunday I do a yoga at like 4 o'clock. And sometimes I'll do a Saturday yoga at 9 o'clock if I don't go on a hike. So it just depends. I'm gonna see how I feel. And then go from there. If I'm not doing a Friday yoga, I might actually do a Saturday yoga. So yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to tell you, like, this is how I plan it. So you saw all my workouts. I'm doing like hamstring and abs. I'm doing like one leg muscle, and then one either upper body or ab muscle with it. But actually no, on my glute day I'm doing calves with it. So it doesn't matter, because I just like doing glutes and calves together. I like doing back and obliques together. And then I'm also doing quads and shoulder, which is like upper lower. So that's kind of my split. I have 4 workout days. I have a bunch of stairs. I walk every single day. I walk the dogs. I have yoga a few times a week. So I'm doing a lot of different things. And I know that I do daily vlogs, but I felt like this was like a good chance for me to show you, like, I don't actually wing it. Like, I don't try to see, oh, when do I have time to do it? I keep looking at my schedule on it like a daily basis to make sure that I have time next day or today, and I'm on schedule for hitting all my activity. And I hit 12 to 15K steps a day minimum. So my advice to you is, if you're struggling with getting an activity, or you don't even know how much you're getting, plan it. Plan your workout days. You know your schedule. You know what days are more busy and what days aren't. And just give yourself some time in between your lifts to recover. Maybe you just work out every other day to start with. And get a Fitbit. Get a freaking Fitbit. Know your steps. Know your activity. You don't know. If you don't know, then you don't know. You can't be complaining about how maybe you're not losing weight or you look the same year after year if you never know how much activity you have. I guarantee you're gonna be surprised by how little steps you're getting. So get a Fitbit. It's cheap, $50. You don't need an Apple Watch or something. Track your steps, plan your workouts, do activities you like, find new things, do yoga, do whatever, go on a hike. So that's it. And I'm gonna go train my 9 a.m. It is almost time for me to go to the gym, guys. It's noon. I came home after I trained my clients. Oh, I missed the eclipse, I just realized. But I read that we shouldn't look at the eclipse not because of your eyes. That would not have stopped me. But when I read this, it definitely stopped me. It said, like, you shouldn't look at the eclipse because the eyes are the windows to the soul. And if you look at the eclipse, you invite, like, evil and negative, like, energies into your being. And I was like, you know what? It's not worth the risk. Even if it's not true, if it was going to be true for 1% truth to it, it's still not worth the risk for me. So I decided I'm not going to look at it. I don't know. I didn't have enough time to look into it and see if it's true or not. But anyway, I'm going to make a coffee before I go work out. I'm doing, like you remember, I told you this morning, I'm doing hamstrings and abs, and then I'm gonna do Stairmaster after. So that's what I've decided. I'm gonna do my lift first, Stairmaster after. See, things are shifting because my needs are changing. I was like very focused on like fat loss before, and now I'm more focused on like body transformation because I've lost a good amount of body fat. So I'm shifting things. I'm changing it up. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to Lifetime. So sorry, it's not gonna be the best workout video. It's probably gonna be shit lighting and terrible quality. So I apologize, but I need to go get a tan this week. It's gonna be really hot. Arizona, we're already gonna be entering the 90s. Why are you looking at me like that? So what a pretty background. It's gonna be hot and I need to get rid of these tan lines. So I'm gonna make a coffee and then go work out. This milk is amazing. Actually, I got a new one. Let me show you something. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. But when you go to pick this up, like this top half has a different color than the bottom. It's called cream top or whatever. Oh my god, the first couple of times using this milk is the best. It's like you get the creamiest milk. But I'm just gonna make a small cappuccino. I feel like it's getting to that time of the year that I want like iced coffee now. But not yet, too early. So you guys already know how my coffee works is espresso. Which should we try today? Voltesso? We'll do Voltesso. I'm doing an espresso and I got organic honey and the milk that I showed you. And of course, I continue to chug water before I go work out. I feel so much better working out when I'm fully hydrated versus if I'm not, it's like I'm just dragging ass. As usual, I'm starting my hamstring day with something that stretches my hamstrings. I always do that instead of a motion that squeezes and curls my hamstrings. So this time I'm doing RDLs and I have my toes on these little like 5-pound plates just to get a deeper stretch. So I do this sometimes, not always. And I'm also using wraps because the last time I didn't use wraps, my forearms gave out and I literally couldn't lift anymore. So today we're using wraps and I make sure I set my hands before I wrap them because you don't want to wrap your hands and have them be super close and then you have to redo it. And here I'm just focusing on up-down motion, stretching the hamstrings and squeezing the hamstrings. Then I found Lena, which is my best friend, and I want to get her in this video, and she's the cutest ever. But I tried getting a video with her, and it was so loud in there. So now that you guys have met Lena, I supersetted the RDLs with these crunches. These box crunches are the freaking best. If you've never tried these are a must. Better than any other crunch. I'm just using a small, like 10-pound dumbbell. You can use a plate or whatever you want. Start with a small weight or no weight at all. This being on the box helps you stretch the abs because you see my legs are going down, my arms are going back. So I'm really stretching my abs and then squeezing my abs. Stretching and squeezing. And really try to focus on your core. Like my lower back is barely coming off the box and I also have an arch. So for you, it probably should be all the way pushed into the box. So I did the RDLs for 4 sets, 10 reps, and the abs I did 15 reps. And then the next superset are these hamstring curls that I'm doing with the cable. You guys know I love these, and they have a machine at Lifetime I can use, or you can just use a regular cable and put the ankle straps around your ankles. And you can see I keep touching my hamstring with my fingers and make sure that I'm connecting to them. And here the trick really is to have your working leg, the knee needs to be behind the standing knee. So you get a nice stretch and you can actually feel your hamstrings. So that leg just you need to be able to stretch your hamstring and squeeze it. So just think about that. And I did 4 sets and 10 reps per side. I supersetted that with these, I don't know what these are. Whatever these are for abs. I like this machine at Lifetime. This one, the main thing is to try to not let go. You're controlling the abs the whole time. So squeezing the legs in, but also on the way down, you're controlling and not letting your lower back just dip down. So that's the biggest thing. And these are like killer. So I did 4 sets of this. I'm just like taking a break here because I'm dying. I did 4 sets of this, 15 reps. And that's all I did. I really just did 2 exercises and then I did Stairmaster. I just finished my workout and honestly, I almost didn't make it to the Stairmaster. It was really rough. But I'm just gonna have a shake and a bar and I'm gonna play some violin. Probably eat a little bit later. I just feel so good about the fact that I finally figured out our car insurance. It was just weighing on me and like the clock was ticking. Every day I was getting closer to having to renew it with my old insurance and I don't like those people, so fuck those people. Fuck insurance in general, but I figured it out, so I feel better. I can relax now. We just got back to self-made. It's still light out, which is pretty impressive, but it's 6:30. We're gonna train afternoon clients. Look at that guy. And then I am going like straight to bed. Hopefully. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's always the plan, but somehow never happens. I have my water with me. Y'all, make sure you stay hydrated. Seriously, I don't think I say that in my vlogs at all, but I am always drinking water. And there was a time where I would drink a glass that would be this big and I would take a sip out of it at night before I went to bed out of habit, and that was all the water I ever drank, which is insane. And I had the worst dark circles and the worst skin and everything was dry. So learn from my lesson. Drink your fucking water. But yeah, just gonna go train some clients and close out the Monday. It was the craziest day today. Honestly, the eclipse was in full, I don't know, force in our household. But there's gonna be other good things coming up, so is life. I feel like I look like a rainbow here. I'm wearing black with cream pants, with white shoes and black socks. What the fuck? I just grabbed anything that was close to me.
None of those colors are in a rainbow.
It's a figure of speech. Like I'm wearing weird colors. He wants you to rub his.
He's talking about me.
Oh my god, psychos.
Look at he's talking about
Alright friends, I'm gonna end this video here. We just got back and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. But did you see this craziness? Oh, our dogs are psychotic. But thank you for watching and I will see you in the next vlog.